I'm your host, Eduardo Godoy.
And I'm co-host Leslie Romo.
And you're watching EG News. So last week we had the Fall Festival. It was a huge success. Shout out to FFA for organizing it. So good job, guys. And
we also had a costume contest, and the winners were Aiden, Mr. Merlos, and Matilda.
So here's some footage from the event. Also, we want to congratulate NHS for holding such a successful food drive. They collected 491 cups and noodles and over 944 food items. So yeah. So now we have a special interview with Miss Tobler from the Equine Club with Byron Davis.
Hi, Miss Tobler.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing very good. I'm Byron Davis. I'm interviewing this, by the way. So, can you give me like a little bit of information on the 4 horses?
Yeah, of course, I'd love to introduce you to our horses. So the one right behind me is Buddy. He's a Missouri Fox Trotter, so he does the more traditional type gaits where he does the 3 gaits and then 2 that are unique to his breed, which is kind of fun. And then the one that's getting a bath over here is Moon Pie. He's our English horse, and then those are our 2 boys. And then our 2 girls are on the other side of the stalls. We have Shyster, and then we have Bambi. And Bambi is our really low-key mare that does Western Pleasure. And then we have Shyster, who's like our rope horse and ranch riding horse.
Awesome. That's great to know, guys. So, another question. So, how involved do your students get with like what do they get to do as far as with the horses?
I try and give them as much exposure as possible. So everything from cleaning the stall, feeding, grooming, tacking up, riding, doing some groundwork with them, maintenance, cleaning, chores, that kind of thing. So really try to do it all, and also as well with the vet stuff. They do shots in the spring, and then they'll do it if they get like an injury, they'll have to take care of that. And then leg wrapping, trailering, really anything that they would have to do if they owned a horse.
So, what do you guys tend to do on a daily basis, like in the morning? Like I know sometimes you guys are riding. So, what do you guys do?
So we start off with cleaning stalls. We start there. We turn the horses out so they can stretch their legs. Students will clean their stalls and clean the barn area, and then we'll move on to our learning activity, which might be grooming that day, tacking, and eventually it builds up to riding. So there's a lot more that happens with the horses besides just the riding. So it's kind of a build-up program. Towards the end of the semester, they should be starting to ride the horses, and then all next semester it will be mainly riding horses after they complete the barn chores that need to be done every day.
So I hear that you guys have trips, lots of trips throughout the year. Information on about some of them?
Yeah, so we took our really big trip a few weeks ago. We went down to Fort Worth, which is in Texas. We went to a cow horse fraternity, so it was really cool. It's a really big horse show where horses compete for $120,000, and then there's a horse sale, and then we watched a rope horse fraternity, where they also compete for money, but in a different sport type deal. And so we did that. That was fun. We were there for 5 days, and then throughout the year, we actually go to different facilities across the valley and volunteer our time. And usually we get good learning experiences and we get to network with people. And then we also go to different horse trainers and learn about their program and learn what they do and the different disciplines or events that horses can compete in. So between all that, we stay pretty busy. This Friday we have a rodeo coming up that we get a backstage tour to. So all that's going to kind of be a fun deal that we're doing. Lots of fun and exciting things.
What is your favorite thing about the Equine Club?
My favorite thing about the Equine Club, well, it's obviously the horses and the students. I like being able to show the students the equine industry, and they get super excited when they see nice horses or when we get to travel or when they experience something really cool with our horses and they develop that bond. So anytime I see the students start developing a love and a bond with these horses, that's exciting to me. And when they see how cool this industry is and everything that they can do with the horses, that makes it really worth everything that I do to try and make this program the best it can be.
Awesome. Well, that's it. That's it for us, guys. Thank you, Miss Tobler.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Byron. If you guys are interested in joining the Equine Club, follow up on Miss Tobler.
And now time for the weather.
I'm your weatherman Angel for this week, and it's getting in the low 70s, so it's getting cooler. But what do we expect from Arizona? To say anymore, you don't learn anymore.
Thanks for the weather.
Alright, so this concludes our video. Don't forget to follow our social media, our Instagram, here AAC.South Mountains, Snapchat, Twitter. And that's it. See you guys.